This was Derrick Ansley, who was pretty much signed with the Cowboys just a few days ago, and he's going to be the passing game coordinator.
Listen to him. Now. We either got to go take the ball away, take it away, or get the ball out of the field, throw it out. That's it. Ain't no in between. Ain't no in between. Or get throw it out. Let's get the ball out of the field. They ain't slowing down number 10 and White. Get him some more possessions out there, baby.
Yeah. Listen properly.
Hey, there we go.
We need that.
There we go.
We want that, baby.
There we go. Bend your knee. Let's go. Get ready to go. See the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Listen properly. Yeah.
Stay up. That way play big out there, baby. Trying you. They're trying you out there on the red line, bro.
It's something about belief, and it's something about operating within the confines of that belief. When you believe in something, then you fight towards that same thing that you believe in. Shout out to you, Jeremy Betts. Thank you so much for the money. PayPal, man. Boy, shoot. Every day need to be my birthday around here. I'm just messing with y'all. Thank y'all so much. What we can say is I don't think that the Cowboys had that kind of caliber of energy last season, right? Of course, we had a Bangazi. Of course, we had some guy named Overstreet. And it looked like we were thrown under the street, especially in the DB category. Everybody getting burnt like toast that's been pretty much in the toaster too long, coming out blacker than out of the nights that cover me, black as a pit from pole to pole type of groove. So it's good to see that these guys are willing to teach these guys some new things. And as we said earlier, the contagious aspect of the elements of that. Let's listen to this real quickly.
Stop right here. Yeah. We can start. We make these go 3 and out here, and this complete game turns right now. We got to be focused and locked in. Perfect communication, tackling, and execution. Y'all got me? Go step on these right now. Stop right here is when ass whooping starts. We make
look. He said that's when ace whooping start. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to be dominant to that degree, not no docile. Even to this point, when you see that lion with teeth or you see that mean dog with teeth, you know not to play around with it. But last year, it seems as if, though, we went into games, we went into focus points, and they were sitting there saying, oh, look at the cute and cuddly dog. I want one. And that's what every single quarterback seen when they played against our defense. A dog without teeth, cute and cuddly. Man, even the Shih Tzu probably had more bite than our defense last season, by the way. So now that we have a dog mentality with razor sharp teeth, and when you see that lion and you see that animal and you see that real mean beast, you're not finna go over there and say, hey, I want to be able to pet it and cuddle next to it and all of these things. No, because you know for sure that there's consequences and repercussions with it. Down, boy. Hey. Yeah. So that's why the offseason, the framework is so important. And I'm not trying to cast any aspersions on any of the guys. I do know that defense is reactionary, right? But if you don't know what you're doing, it don't matter how big you are. It doesn't matter how fast you can run. But if your reaction time is not there because you try to pick up what somebody's trying to tell you and you're not pretty much like this, man, you can knock the biggest person down, right? So now it's looking like this Cowboys team from a coaching aspect or philosophy is that we're going to be hungry. We're going to be able to get things going. Appreciate you, Elijah. Thank you so much. Shout out to your auntie. I see you in the chat. Thank you. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this particular mindset to be just on 10. Now, the Cowboys, we do have 2 first-round draft picks, and we are seeing the weakness of our particular division, meaning that there's a team in the NFC East that we're taking some of their strengths away from them. And now all of a sudden we are hearing that their defensive coordinator is saying to everyone, hey, I'm thinking about retiring. And there's a saying, once you thought about it, you might as well do it. And that is Vic Fangio weighing in on his future as the Eagles defensive coordinator. Before I go into that segue, I just don't want y'all to sleep on anything without sleeping on the right thing. And that will be Your number one fantasy app, not 2, not 3, and that's it right here.
Sleeper is the number one fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using the code LAW. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
No doubt. Download Sleeper. Use promo code LAW. $20 for me to you is added to your account without hesitations, no deviations to it. When you download the app with the $20 holler, keep this in mind. When you put $100 in, they will match up to that $100. So that's $220 in your pocket. We're using quick math, by the way. So I would love for you guys to do just that with the number one fantasy app of the world, and that is Sleeper. Pay attention to this right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Vic Fangio causing Eagle fans to freak out over social media, thinking about stepping in. Why would they let Christian Parker get away if this was coming?
Well, if he wasn't making up his mind, there was nothing they could have done about it, because they can hire Christian Parker away because he didn't have the title. So if Fangio was just dragging his feet, they may have been like, we'd love to let Christian Parker, we'd love to get an answer here and hire Christian Parker to be our defensive coordinator. Vic's taking too long. And so if Fangio was just dragging his feet, which they said, I think I read from one of the Zach Berm, or one of the guys who's the Eagles writers. He had said that, I guess it was like a week and a half ago, they thought he had retired. Like Philadelphia had gotten the indication they thought that Fangio had said, "I'm retired," and that then it had become a little unclear. And so I don't know. It may just be an issue of Fangio didn't give them a proper timeline.
Yes, indeed. I love this right quick. Even though that have nothing to do with us right now. But we just took checkmate. We just took one of their biggest and brightest futures of the mind, and we got them on our side, right? Remind me of the Lion King. When Timon and Pumbaa, when they saw the little lion cub, and they said maybe we can take him, and he can be on our side, right? And train him up our ways. So shout out to Christian Parker, because we got more reinforcements now on our side, and that's a good thing, Cowboys Nation. I can't wait to see how all of this materialize. And there's a great coach, Hall of Fame coach, by the way, Bill Parcells, who said once you thought about retiring, you retired, right? So this is news to our ears, and I can't wait to see how all of this is going to go down the fray. Because you got to understand that the offseason, I've heard so many people say, well, Law, why don't we wait on Schwartz? Hey, Law, why don't we wait on Leonard? Law, why don't we wait on other premium guys? Well, the Shriner Bowl came and went, right? The Senior Bowl came and went, right? We got the Pro Bowl, which is, glorified flag football. I wish they just give that up. I didn't even watch the Pro Bowl, by the way, so let me know if y'all seen it. So you got all of those things that you have to make sure that your staff is assembled so that when you go into this this draft pool, that everybody be on the same page and no one singing from a different hymnal. That's what old folks say from Mississippi. So what I'm getting at is that we got our staff assembled. We got some newness to our staff as far as rejuvenation of energy, because a lot of folks are young. And I know, y'all heard the saying, write this down. A new broom can sweep that floor good, but that old broom can get those corners. I get that. But Jerry Jones should be the old broom at this point. Let these new brooms, as it relates to the defensive coordinators, figure this out. It's been 30 years, 30 seasons, right? So now we need to do something crazily. Oh, the Pro Bowl ain't until Tuesday now? Okay, well, shoot. That's how much I haven't even paid attention to the damn Pro Bowl. Shout out to you. I thought it was this Sunday, so that makes it even more. Y'all see how out of the loop I have been, on all of this. So the Pro Bowl is Tuesday. pardon me. See, who keep it up with the glorified flag football day? My bad. So Pro Bowl is tomorrow. So shout out to the Pro. I might still watch it there. I might watch a few of these guys that's in T-shirts and shorts and throwing the ball around. They might as well elect me to be in the Pro Bowl at this point. But let's talk about the first round picks and the experts